We're live? This could only end well. Put it out of the thing real quick.
Dude, I don't even know I'm streaming this. This is gonna be like a 5-minute video. Yeah, baby. Post this on my X, Twitter. Not gonna bother with Facebook, so no one ever checks that.
That's already just a... Alright, so what's up everyone? Welcome to... We're trying a new thing today. We're going to do a live deck building stream. Kind of like the old blind builds thing where I just build things blindly, but like... That's already just a... Alright, so what's up everyone? Welcome to... We're trying a new thing today. We're going to do a live deck building stream. Kind of like the old blind builds thing where I just build things blindly. Talk about the new card. I just got a new card in... What's called my final thing. So.
And this is the deck
I'm trying not to sweat those like 90 degrees outside, and I don't want to put on any air conditioner. Talk about the new card. I just got a new card in background noise. What's called lyrical collection. So here we go.
Okay, so first,
try not to talk about like 90 degrees outside, and I don't want to put on any air conditioner while I'm recording because
and that is Secret Maiden Peon. Okay, so first,
let's talk about our new card. We just got
beyond the big cam that we'll go to in a little bit for deck building.
Last 2 months.
And that is Secret Maiden Peon Levernock.
So she has 2 skills. First of all,
beyond the big cam that we'll get to in a little bit for deck building.
When this unit is placed on rear guard,
and have one
if you have a Siana, you can counterblast one and soul charge. So she has 2 different skills. One card for all, put it in hand.
This is pretty big. Siana's typically a deck that
placed on rear guard with putting cards. If you have a
Siana, so
counterblast one
version there. Counterblast one.
Does Siana counterblast? Put it in hand.
I think there's a couple cards in this deck at Counterblast.
Siana's typically a deck that deals a lot with putting cards into your soul.
So goes the soul.
Version there. Counterblast one.
Goes
Does
Siana
Counterblast?
Counterblast. There's a couple cards in this deck at Counterblast.
Yeah, there's literally one card in support that does Counterblast. So Counterblast in this deck is not going to be tough at all to handle.
Goes the soul.
Definitely easily manageable.
Counterblast.
Second skill.
Yeah, there's literally one card in support that does Counterblast.
Great because
Counterblast in this deck is not going to be tough.
It's not going to have all to handle.
Definitely easily manageable.
So second Vanguard is actually an energy skill. Great because obviously it's a pre-energy deck. It's not going to have any energy at all. Big. It's going to be the same as when your Vanguard is attacked. Remember, Siana's being cool effect. I might get not sure if I hit this later if I just big. Her main skill is like trigger into your soul because you guys remember Siana's main cool effect and then she's going to put on screen. I'm not sure if really good because her whole gimmick is making sure you guard attacks without her main skill. It's based on 20k base. Is put
really good.
Soul.
So glad I finally got 4. I actually managed to
really good because her whole gimmick is making sure you guard attacks without guarding them. And it's
I would have made this video earlier, but I was too busy. Really good. So glad I finally got 4. I actually managed to pull this 4.
Anyways. That is our past new card. Let's talk about the new card.
I would have made this video earlier, but I was too busy focusing on the editing my latest Fate video. Make sure you check that out. Should be live on channel now. Anyways,
that is our past new card. Let's talk about the new card. Get the stream on. Going a lot faster. Forward. That would be great. What? It might be a live video. And she's there, but she's covering chat. She's fine because no one's even on chat. Stream on. I put this window up so you guys can chat, but no one's watching. No one cares. Go up. And she's there, but we're covering chat, which is fine. So I just said it's chat. I put this window up so you guys can chat, but no one's watching. No one cares. There we go. I think. Go over. Oh, I think I just put the. So I just said stuff. One sec. There we go. I think. Oh, I think I just put the. I'll just be on. I don't know what I'm doing here, guys. I think that's the webcam one. Oh, I'm doing guys. What happens when I don't prep? This it. Clicks every layer. I think that's the webcam one. Oh! What happens when I don't prep? Meow. It's definitely meow. Clicks every layer. Definitely meow. It's not the layer. Let me grab the layer, guys. I'm just trying to grab the layer. Shut. Meow. It's definitely meow. Definitely meow. A lot of clicking. Let me grab the layer, guys. I'm just trying to grab the layer. What do you guys click on this video for? Just be clicking on things. A lot of clicking. We're just gonna do this. No one cares about chatting anyways. There you guys click on this video. So, just be clicking on things. Okay, grab Dazzling Twin Stars, hands in, hands. Whatever. Dazzling Twin Stars and hands. No one cares about chatting anyways. There she is. That's the name. So, okay, grab Dazzling Twin Stars, hands in, hands. Dazzling Twin Stars and hands, Aster. That's the name. She had 2 different effects. So when it's placed on rear guard, choose up to one of your opponent's front row rear guards, return it to hands. Soul Blast 1. Card with a Siana in its name or trigger unit, and it gets +5. So when it's placed on rear guard, choose up to one of your opponent's front row rear guards, return it to hands. Soul Blast 1. Kind of mid because with a Siana in its name or trigger unit, and it gets +5. But I mean, this will power up there. And like I said, that Soul is okay. Like that effect itself seems kind of mid because a lot of your rear guards are bouncing cards. And other effects important ones. But I mean, this will power up there. And like I said, Soul Recursion, which I was saying street. When you're grade 3 or greater with Siana, then her other effects important has the front rear guards kind of +1 stand this unit. Okay. Well, what should I say? So two things right here. First of all, when you're grade 3 or greater with Siana attack. First of all, we have a withstanding kind of +1 stand this unit. This is massive. Siana is like one of the only decks in Lyrical that first of all, restand because she doesn't inherently bounce ASL. First of all, we have a restanding grade 2 unit. This is massive. Siana is like one of the only decks gives you 4/5 attack turn. Restand because and her powers inherently bounce ASL attack. We need the bounce counter. Super powerful. So really good there. Let's say about it. Counter blast. Just give you a 4/5 turn card that has counter blast. And her extra powers can make that. And there's like one other card in the deck that has counter blast. Super powerful. After we read you for the future. Really good there. Let's say about it. Counter blast. We just mentioned a card that has counter blast. Oh yeah, this is a draw power card. And there's like one other card in the deck that has counter blast. So counter blast is gonna be a little bit tricky in the future. However, that is a future problem. We'll figure out when we get there. There might be a counter card. Oh yeah, this is a draw power card. Absolutely. Let's get to the fun part. So counter blast is gonna be a little bit tricky in the future. However, that is a future problem. We'll figure out when we get there. There might be a counter charge that we rely on. Hi, chat. I don't know. Let's get to the fun part. Let's get to the live build. Here is the main part of the video. I'm gonna tweet smaller so to view of the screen. Alright, so here is the main part of the video. I'm gonna get my camera's at a bit of a weird angle here. Weird position from where usually. And I feel like we're just in a tripod because I'm trying to do this stream quick before the Reds game starts and it gets all out. Camera's at a bit of a weird angle here. Weird position from where usually. And I feel like we're just in a tripod because I'm trying to do this stream quick before the Reds game starts and it gets all out. Siana gear. All that normal stuff that I could briefly go over skills, remind you of. Here we go. Got the girl. We got definitely make sure we got running for her. And I just kind of have a good stuff Siana gear. I realize now that normal stuff that I could briefly go over skills, remind you of. Perfect card order in it. Got the girl. Definitely make sure we got running full for her. And I just kind of have quick reminder where I realize now that I don't have red line. This is base perfect card. Red line each shares the skill that when your vanguard's attacking on some card. Alright, so has to choose quick reminder to discard a card of how the deck functions or bind the attacker. Red line, this is base. Red line each shares the skill that when your vanguard's attacking activity, like it does make your opponent has to choose either to discard a card's ability in general or bind the attacker to put a trigger and soul to an active 5k shield. Not quite up to the level of interactivity, but like it does make your opponent make a lot of choices. Again. Grade P's ability in general, power like I said, lets you put a trigger back in soul, give her 25k shield. And make her 28k, whatever. The rest of the red line, trying to remember, you put a trigger back in your hands. Sort of power up attacks. Great. Basically, any attack. And this one, I believe, is, and that's good. The rest of the red line, Soul Blast 1, draw a card, trigger back everything back to the front row. And ran over, so, like, this one, I believe, there's a lot of cards that bounce the front row or cards in general back to hand. Yes. And Soul Blast 1, draw a card, bounce everything back to the front row. Binding cards as well. So like I'm at the in general, there's a lot of cards that bounce the front row or cards in general back to hand. And you're constantly bouncing cards back to hand. And you constantly binding cards as well. So like, in general, if you're playing later, your opponent shouldn't really I enjoy this deck by the way. Good stuff is always a fun way to play. This is good stuff there. Bye Marlene. We'll see you later. It was. I enjoy this deck by the way. It will be again. I do have good stuff. Is always fun to build with it. We got the this is good stuff new card that helps cycle them back, and I like how like latest card today we're seeing it will be a card. I do have
Do you want to do a set 2 build of it? We got Dragon Boy, I think. New card I think we're actually getting some support back. And I like how, like, latest card today, we're seeing a cycle card for... what was it? For Dragon Boy, I think? You guys see my entire... I think we're actually getting some support for all the trades. There's easy part done. Triggers. So that's core stuff line. You guys see my entire... I think we'll hold off on triggers until we know exactly what the deck's doing. But if you guys... easy part done. As I remember in the past... This is typically a deck that does care about draw triggers, just because anything's effectively going to be... I think we'll hold off on triggers until we know exactly what the deck's doing. 15k shield, that's what I'm looking for. But as I remember, you want to run some draws in here. It's typically a deck that does care about draw triggers, just because anything's probably 5's good enough. 25k shield, 28k shield. For some reason, I only have 15k shield, that's what I'm looking for. Don't worry about it. So I do want to run some draws in here. Draw triggers are the auxiliary trigger. Probably 5's good enough, yeah. The heat. For some reason, I only have 3 of the special draw. Don't worry about it. We'll just run like 5 normal draw triggers. Got my T, unsponsored. I guess I can still say the Raise Energy, Code Skyridge, but I think they've discontinued. Got my T, unsponsored. They're just not doing the Raise Club thing. I guess I can still say either way. Gamers up, if I ever get popular, discontinued. If I ever get popular, hit me up. Creators or these new actual sponsors besides TCG Player. Raise Club. Okay, so either way, support cards. We got Gamers up, if I ever get popular. If I ever get popular, hit me up. 4 different cards. These new actual there's the draw trigger. That's what I put here. Okay, so looking at some support cards, we got there's our 4 support units in the deck. One of them I don't think I'm going to use. 4 different cards. This one, there's the draw trigger. That's what I put here almost immediately because I almost never used her. It's when she attacks, we have Siana grade 3, Soul Blast 1, bounce all your opponent's cards back to hand, and he gets +5. I think we take this one out almost immediately. So 18k attacker, that I almost never used her. It's when she attacks, we have Siana grade 3, Soul Blast 1, bounce all your opponent's cards back to hand, and he gets +5. In a deck that doesn't... 18k attacker, that bounces field. The Keter over trigger. Support cards are going to be bouncing field though, so like... it almost just feels like it's not... This one's good though, this one's good though. All these are going to be bouncing a card back to hand in some way, shape, or form. This is just free on place. Bounce a card. This makes me want to... This one's good though. This one's good though. All these are going to bounce function, but like, affect me with the Citrus G guard. This is just free on place. Bounce a card. This makes me want to... or something like that. Do a premium build with Siana. Some sort of shenanigans are going to function, but like affect me with the Citrus G guard. You can put her in Soul, leave your Vanguard a +10 until end of battle. Or bounce card or something like that. I don't know. It's really good. We still probably where you're able to make this now Griffin. Super good. Let's put her in Soul, leave your Vanguard up +10 until end of battle. Oh yeah, she's attack or on defense. So she's the one to turn. Really good, we still probably max you out, which means you can do it every turn effectively. And that's going to bounce a card, of course. Soul Blast 1, all these being bounced front row, unfortunately. Oh yeah, she's fun. Back row, I wish it was the one back row effect, but which means you can do it every turn effectively. And that's going to bounce a card, of course. And we do it if you Soul Blast trigger herself in back row, which is way targeting back row, which means that 23-20. This is a really powerful card. No, you don't do it at all. This could be such a weird deck. If you Soul Blast a trigger, I'm trying to get all the good stuff, which means that 23-20, this is a really powerful card. Pretty archetype. Probably still maxing her out. And the final support card. This could be such a weird deck to deck build. This is I'm trying to get for the deck. All the good stuff cards. You can counterblast one, believe. Good stuff because this is when she attacks. If you Vanguard is Siana, counterblast and the final support card gets +5 for every open circle in the front row. In addition to bouncing cards, you can counterblast one, believe. When she attacks, if you Vanguard is Siana, counterblast one, +10 greater, so it's 2 more front row. +5 this is really good. This is a solid early game card. You play this turn 2, your opponent's usually not going to have board, and they definitely won't once you start playing cards. Then if she's the grade 1, so it's 2 more front row. This is really good. This is a solid early game. Your opponent's on grade 1, grade 2. You play this turn 2, your opponent's usually not going to have board, and they definitely won't once you start playing cards because the grade 1 start bouncing back. Cards in 20k draw card on turn when your opponent's on grade 1. If you want to run 40 because we're trying to max out the new thing and choose energy. I think if there's room, go ahead and start putting some cards in. This is our other energy. We definitely want to run 40 because we're trying to max out the new thing and choose cheating on the good stuff power real quick. I think definitely running these mills. This is the classic energy blast. This is our other energy. Of course she has the whole draw effect when you discard her for different guards. Definitely running these mills. This is the classic her specific clan effect on Persona Ride is Of course, she has place, choose one of the units until the turn gets +5, choose rear guard, return it back to hand. Okay, so she has a specific clan effect on Persona Ride. This is all because the deck doesn't inherently have any bounce place, choose one of the units until the turn gets +5, choose rear guard, return that back to hand. Okay, so she has a bounce. Yeah. This is all because the deck doesn't inherently have any bounce. Perfect. maybe run some Huey Kids too. We'll see what we have room for. We'll start placing some cards in. It's definitely good going. Where's my Siana pal? Nice. These girls definitely. Perfect. We're just going to automatically put 4 in. Let's see what we need to cut later, but we're just going to automatically put 4 cards in here. Where's my Siana pal? I need to remember to find... We're just going to automatically put 4 in. I'm pretty sure I just have one right here, and we'll see what we need to cut later, but we're just going to automatically put 4 cards in here. Make sure you check out the... I need to remember... Actually, not live yet, but later this week, to find... We have Varglia fight that recorded up, so just have one right here, and Varglia deck is super fun. By the way, I'll do an end-up video. Make sure you check out the point in time, but there's already live yet, but later this week, I will have Varglia fight that recorded up. Check those out. Make sure you watch that. Shout out to... Deck is super fun. Deck Flare, I'll do an end-up video on his guide at some point in time, but there's already spot on to what I'll be talking about, so... Yeah, I went on the print. Do that. Check those out. Analysis on it later. Shout out to those because he just did his guide and pretty spot on to what I be talking about. So no, let's Greedon. I can't take anything on Greedon. I'll have a further analysis. No, I don't even have Greedon. That's right. It's fun deck. Greedon doesn't run the perfect art things because it needs to be on. No, let's Greedon. I can't take anything on Greedon. No, I don't even have any Greedon. That's right. You want a field card. Greedon doesn't run cards so that you're able to eat cards. Perfect art things. Long short of it. Because it needs to be on an actual. Look at this as I go through looking for the order. Normal. Spoilers. You want a field card. You want a field card so that this thing is super fun. Long short of it. There it is. Real quick, I don't have this as I go through looking for the order. Spoilers on future deck builds. Set just dropped. This thing is super fun. I managed to pick up 2 boxes, and I was lucky that I had both the over triggers on my 2 boxes. I don't have the new one. Super happy there. Set just dropped. I managed to pick up 2 boxes, and I was lucky that I got both the over triggers on my 2 boxes. This is one of the decks where super happy there. Gonna figure out where they go. I don't think it goes in this deck. Purely because this doesn't matter. No one chatting. That's there in case someone does. I put chat me. What was I saying? Doesn't matter. No one chatting. Yeah, I think that if you guys saw my video on the overtrigger, in case some of those triggers and the Chios in general, this is definitely one of the decks where you just want to run. What was I saying? The normal overtrigger. Just because it's going to constantly give you your whole. If you guys saw my video on the overtrigger, it really makes those numbers big. This is definitely one of the decks where you just want to run, I think, than the normal overtrigger. Just because it's going to constantly give you your whole turn card, or one time only bounce a card during your turn. So it really makes those numbers big. I may have to test this out which is a lot better, I think. Black one. Being able to gives you one time only turn a card or one time only red, I think. Would maybe help. We'll have to see how this deck does today with the Marine locals. We'll have to see how this does. One that gives you 3 resand. Single. Because that are red, I think. 3 attack. Could maybe help. We'll have to see how this deck does today. If we do need the 4, we'll have to see how this does. Where is that empty slot? Single 3 attack deck. Never already filled. Okay, but if we do need the 4, there it is. Where is that empty slot? I have an empty card somewhere. There's that. I've already filled it. Or it's just actual there. Let's start taking cards out. If you guys are watching this, make sure to leave a comment. Let me know if you like the style video. And hey, what's up? We're just talking on the. If you guys are watching this, make sure to leave a comment. Let me know if let me know if you guys enjoy this kind of video. I'll try to do more live deck builds in the future. Hey, what's up? Just talking on the perfect cards are out. Just leaving new stuff. Yeah, let me know if you guys enjoy this kind of video. I'll try to do more live deck ratios on these when we get the chance. I think there's perfect cards are out. Just leaving new stuff. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 definite cards we take out before we can ratios on these when we get the chance. Good stuff cards in general. So I think there's 1, 2, 3, 4, we just start with 3 of 6, 7, 8. We'll start with 3 of 9 definite cards we take out before we even start looking at the good stuff cards in general. So yeah, we didn't catch this. We're doing a live deck build for Siana. See what happens. New firmware that came out, the latest support set. Because I have always been a Siana enjoyer. Yeah, we didn't catch this. We're doing a live deck build for Siana, including the. And I'm happy that we got the latest support set. Because I have always been a Siana enjoyer. It's one of the few lyrical decks I play. And I'm happy that we got a cute new wolf clone. Yeah, so we'll start with 3 of each of these. I think this might just be a 4 grade 3 deck, honestly. Yeah, because I don't feel like we're going to need you anymore. I think this might just be a 4 grade 3 deck, honestly. Yeah, because I don't feel like we're going to need you anymore. feel like I should have some background music or something. I don't want to overcrowd the... Pretty sure there's 2 mics right now going on. On this side, 2 mics going on. Feel like I should have some background music or something. I don't want to overcrowd the... Pretty sure there's 2 mics right now going on. Plus, I don't even know what this channel 2 mics going that on. Audio would come from if I put on like background, either my music or go and look up more royalty free stuff on YouTube. Channel that audio would come from. So it's gonna be a silent stream because I don't really stream that often. Either my music or so start looking at and look up more royalty free stuff on YouTube. So it's gonna be a silent stream because I don't really stream that often. Thank you. So start looking at stuff cards. We could probably cut you just because this doesn't look like it's going to be a multi-attack deck. All it's going to do is give one of your units a +10. Really good early game card, but I think it works a lot better in bounce strats. So we could probably just because this doesn't look like it's going to be a multi-attack deck. All it's going to do is give one of your units a +10. Really good early game card, but I think it works a lot better in bounce strats. So we could probably cut her for now. Obviously, we need to make room for the Siana. Still not $100. Maybe, pal. We already have the energy cycle in here, so this is just more the same. And once it goes down, you can't really use her to fullest potential. So, maybe, for pal. Now, we already have the energy cycle in here, so this is just more the same. Yuika is going to come entirely into play on fullest potential. How much we're going to be bouncing. Which I guess for now, I guess we could try it. Yuika is going to come entirely into play on how much we're going to be bouncing. But I guess more bounce strats. It's a Soul Blast one, which I guess we could try it. You Soul Blast. We'll put in there for now. You feel Soul Blast. There's no issue there. But I like more bounce strats. Soul Blast one, which I think we'll be okay with the Soul Blast. We only really Soul Blast for you feel Soul Blast. There's no real issue there. Maybe power these girls. Yeah, I think we'll be okay with Soul Blast. We only bounce Soul Blast for one specific card. Bounce and call. It only calls though on the overtrigger bounce turn. So these girls. Once again, Soul Blast effect and a bounce effect. Bounce and call. It only calls though on the overtrigger bounce turn. I was running this in the build for basically Marlene. That's that card's running. Once again, Soul Blast. I was running this in. I think it's gonna matter though because once again we only use Soul Blast basically thing. Marlene, that's we're 100% use this. Once again, Soul Blast is the last Soul Blast card we're going over right now, but I think it's gonna matter though because we're gonna be bouncing stuff with like because of Persona Riders. Maybe the grade 3 if you're we're 100% use this back in. Persona Ride power would be nice. At least protection would be nice. At least run like 2 of. In theory, we're gonna be bouncing stuff with like the Yugas and Persona Riders. This is another way that we're able to guard 3 if you're running without the guard circle because it's an order. So at least definitely you. At least run like 2. I think there's other blitzes I ran in the past, but definitely this is another way that we're able to guard cards without playing cards. The guard actually ran out of decks really fast. So definitely you. We run the mouse. I think there's other blitzes I ran in the past, but definitely. So this is our cycle grade 1, the one that puts cards from. We're actually running out of decks really fast into face up. Do we run the mouse? She's gonna be able to take a card. So this is our card with the same name as Vanguard from your drop cards from or soul and put back into. So this is going to be a way that she's going to be able to take a card. I think we got to run it. She's a card with the same name as your Vanguard. I think we got to run it because it cycles Persona Rides. Or Soul Blast 2 is going to suck. So this is going to be a way that I guess Persona Rides. Strat's just going to be the Soul Blast Ride line first. I think we got to run it. Soul Blast, so I never have to worry about that. I think we got to run it because it cycles Persona Rides. Soul Blast 2 is going to suck, but I guess ride line. This is going to be the Soul Blast Ride line first. We have to Soul Blast, so I never have to worry about that. 11 plus 4 yards. One of. Yeah, it's going to be early. It's going to be a pretty cramped. We have one line. Right line. It's going to be aggressive, I guess. We got what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 plus perfect guards. Yeah, it's going to be early game deck. So for early game. Try to carry that strat, I guess. Some grade 2s. We're basically looking at. So for early game. Try to think. Because like her main strat is her other ability says that if you're able to bounce everything, we're basically looking at 2 less 3 less cards. Your opponent like her between Guardian Circle and Rear Guard has a ability says that if you're able to bounce everything, then she's going to get an extra drive 2 less 3 less cards. So it pressures them to constantly guard stuff. Your opponent has between Guardian Circle and Rear Guard has a total and on top of that give more critical, which means that then she's going to get an extra drive and an extra critical. Probably get them to 4 damage to constantly guard as fast as possible. Then effectively it's a strat. And on top of that, give him a critical, which means
we got
you want to play
4
this.
slots left. Looks like.
Probably get him to 4 damage as fast as possible. Or you got another one.
Yeah, it's Rush Strat.
So that's
Rush Strat.
We
We
run
run
a bunch of great ones. That's fine.
Let's look at a couple of the other good stuff
4
cards.
slots left. Looks like.
Of course, we do have the extra copies of these as well to finish out our play.
Or you got another one in my hands. So that's definitely maybe.
Let's look at a couple of the other good stuff cards.
When she boosts something, you're able to scry.
Of course, we do have the extra copies
really
of these as well
good
to finish out our play
major triggers, but
I mean, we already have a stack
of so I don't know. Aileen? When she boosts something, you're able to scry.
Melty,
early in good. Just major triggers, but
I mean, we already have a stack reward.
Counterblast.
So I don't know.
I don't think so. I think we'll move over there.
The only problem I've seen with Melty
early in
here
card
is that the most effective time to use her is on
Counterblast
grade 2
turn
to just make board and draw cards or whatever.
But the only problem I've seen with
the same cost on
is
turn 2
that
Counterblast 1 draw card. The most effective time to use her is on your grade 2 turn to just make board and draw cards or whatever.
CB, but CB.
This is for the same cost on turn 2. Counterblast 1 draw
CB.
card.
No, that's a Spell Blast. Maybe CB. We'll try and use energy first, so she doesn't count. What we say? CB,
so there's only 2 cards
CB,
in this deck that actually use Counterblast.
CB. No, that's a Spell Blast.
Maybe run it.
Maybe CB. We'll try and use
I've never been
so she doesn't
the
count.
biggest fan of Melty. So there's only 2 cards in this deck that actually use Counterblast. Could maybe run it.
Can we bounce strats? Is the question.
I've never been the biggest fan of Melty.
The only thing I don't like is like
maybe
we're definitely
bouncing.
We're definitely able to bounce cards with you and you. We bounce strats.
So I guess I could
run
the question.
Third copy of it. The only thing I don't like is like we're
The
definitely
only thing
bouncing.
don't really do anything that bounce.
All we do with that bounce
cards
is add the cards back to hand
with
you and you.
But I guess it does
So
help
because
because we want to be able to
replay these kind of cards.
So yeah, the only thing we don't really do anything that bounce.
All we do with that bounce is add the cards back to hand.
But I guess it does help
I don't know.
we
I
want to be able
to replay these kind of cards.
We've got 3 empty slots.
So yeah, we'll do 3 Eileen or Iranded, whatever your name is.
Well, one of each is support cards.
I don't know. I
just run
these
that.
full play sets.
We've got 3 empty slots. Feels a little boring, but we'll see how it happens. Well, one of each is support cards. I guess we just run that as full play sets. And that's the end of the deck. We have what?
Feels a little
7 use of energy in this deck, but we'll see how it happens.
Should be pretty good. Most of them are EB3, I believe. Yeah, EB3. EB3. We have
EB3.
7 use of
and
energy.
you get that 3
energy every turn off the skills, so it's effectively a free cost. Most of them are EB3, I believe. Yeah, EB3. Your EB3. EB3. And you get that 3 energy every turn off the skills, so it's effectively a free cost. I might do a part 2 of this later. Like, this is going to be live looking, but, like, I'll go back at later and edit this into a proper video and do a, I guess, a report on the first week. I might do a part 2 of this later. Like, this is going to be live looking, but, like, I'll go back at later and maybe the rest of this into a proper video and do a, I guess, a report on the first week with it.
Freaking
Leo. I'm going to break locals today.
Siana's in the okay spot. Like, maybe the rest of the week. Obviously, need to test her a little bit more.
I think Siana's in the
comfortable
spot,
but I mean, not Siana.
It's I don't know what else I can do with that.
Leo
without
Siana's in the okay spot. Like, our package. Obviously, need to test her a little bit more.
I don't think the deck needs at all. I know it's the good.
I don't know what else I can do with it.
Without like the Saragons
and completely restructuring it for order package and all that fun stuff. But
honly,
which
I don't
think
the
deck
needs
at all.
I know it's
the order's
good.
not going to matter at all.
We didn't run
you
the
just
deck
make
like the Saragons and like you really struggle
Keeps
with
and all that fun stuff. But
honestly,
you saw
and that's going to save me a lot of money too because I only have 1 Saragon and 1
not going to matter at all.
You just make field for free every
Overtrade, like I said,
you
absolutely
really
struggle
with it.
So good.
And that's going to save me a lot of money too because I only have 1 Saragon and 1 Teeth. Which is what, a 4 crit, 1, 2, 3.
Overtrade, like I said, absolutely run this Overtrade
build before.
Is that right?
So good.
I can count.
4, 8, which was what, 4 crit, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, I literally can count before. So I think, like I said, we're going to be running 5 draws in here. Just because the draw is just as valuable as any other trigger in this deck, thanks to literally can count. So I think, like I said, we're going to be running 5 draws in here. Just because the draw is just as valuable as any other trigger in this deck, thanks to the rest of the trigger lineup stays the same relatively. I don't have any special heals. Didn't pull them out of my thing. Did I pull it? Actually,
where's my binder? I may have pulled it.
Rest of the trigger lineup stays the same relatively. I don't have any special heals. Didn't pull them out of my thing. Did I pull it? Actually,
where's my binder?
In the TCG binder. Check out my page for TCG player. Help support me on this channel. All that fun stuff. So I can afford to buy more cards.
There it is.
Since God knows sets like this.
In the TCG binder.
Check out my page for TCG player. Help support me on this channel. all that fun stuff.
Which one's this?
So I can afford to buy more cards. God knows that's
2 more
like
times one, so that's actually
perfect.
perfect.
Gonna be buying singles.
Even though I don't think they're as prevalent
I did.
right now.
I did put one with some of the newer decks.
Which one's this?
Yeah,
2 or more times one, so that's actually
a lot more
than
multi-crit decks.
Even though I don't think they're as prevalent right now.
Put one more with some of the newer decks.
Yeah, VCNs are
a lot of people talking about pink crit decks.
Got one angle.
Against the thing where like I think works a lot
better.
better in bounce rat based decks.
Oh, we're in here. What do you?
And I just have one. I don't feel like picking this.
A lot of people talking about pink girl.
That's a Kyoka card. Against the thing where like I think works a lot better in bounce rat based decks. And I just have one. I don't feel like picking the second. That's a Kyoka card. That's with orders. Just looking at new cards in the minor. Yeah, I think anything else is gonna matter. Let's read you specifically.
The first order doesn't matter.
It's for just looking at new cards in the minor.
Chris Rain, which how I built Chris Rain deck, I had nothing for it, but
best girl. Let's read you specifically.
The first effect doesn't matter.
Where's my Dakota girl? Chris Rain, which
where's my trigger? How I built Chris Rain deck, I had nothing for it, but
best girl. First effect doesn't matter for Kyoka's. Second effect, when it attacks, you have 3 or more things with different names. He gets +5.
Where's my trigger?
4 more different names to end the battle.
Dakota best girl.
She's one of your first effect doesn't matter for Kyoka's. Second effect, when it attacks, you have 3 or more things with different names. He gets +5. And then 4 more different names to end the battle. She's one of your cards.
That costs a soul blast.
So
I can run it just like a one of, because that's all I have. But that
this
feels really weird.
Restricted.
Yuka, that doesn't cost a soul blast.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 different names.
I can run it just like a one of, because that's all I have.
I think it's a little weird to do as one of.
If I pick up another one, I might consider running these. But for now, we only have one princess.
6, 7,
just
8, 9 different names.
I think it's girls. So if I pick up another one, I might consider running these. But for now, we only have one princess. I'd rather just keep it in the seal binder.
God, feel that heat.
Looking for these girls. So it's like 89 degrees according to that.
Back in the binder you go.
Which is nothing. But it's also dry heat, and my apartment is like top floor.
God, feel that heat.
Up to me. So it's like 89 degrees according to that. Which is nothing. But it's also dry heat, and my apartment is like top floor, so it all drops up to me.
Farewell, Tony Hawk Pro Skater. You are the coolest front. Freaking, I love this art so much. I wish it was a special one.
I was a
Farewell,
skater
Tony Hawk Pro Skater.
Says see you later, boy.
You are the coolest front.
We'll get freaking
skater. I love this art so much.
Yeah.
So we're gonna draw triggers in here.
Because I was a skater.
Siana. It doesn't matter what you put in. He just wants to see triggers in the soul.
Well, you hope to get more cards in the hand, so in case you run out of cards.
Yeah.
Help with the
so we're gonna draw triggers in here.
I don't think we go too overboard on
Siana.
Crits are still
it doesn't matter what you put in.
He just wants to see
triple
triggers
drive
in the
means you
soul.
get deck out fast.
You hope to get more cards in the hand, so in case you run out of
cards
cards later.
Look like?
I haven't even looked at my draw power. I don't think we go too overboard on because crits are still super special, and triple drive means you get deck out fast.
You draw.
Hey, what's our draw power look like? I haven't even looked at my draw power.
You draw? Right, so we got these draw.
2 cards that draw and 5 draw triggers, including a bunch of triple drive.
You draw.
You draw.
That should be enough, honestly.
Right, so we got 2 cards that draw and 5 draw triggers, including a bunch of triple drive. So I think this is the build.
That should be enough, honestly.
We're of course running trigger-wise. We'll start from there because it's right there. Over. Right, so I think this is the build. Let's go for 5 draws.
Quick.
Where's the last one? So 5 draws. We're of
course
running
only have 3 effects.
Trigger-wise. We'll start from there because it's right there. Over. 7 crits. Or 6 crits.
Yeah, 5 draws.
Where's the last one?
6 plus
5
5
draws.
11 plus 4.
Only have 3 effects. So only have 3 effects.
Including that.
There we go. Tree lineup. 7 crits. Tree very aggressive, which is good because we are running a butt ton of grade 1s right
5
here.
equals 11 plus 4 heals.
Mouse C for Persona Searching. 3 U because we bounce. Tree lineup. Which I guess we should very aggressive, which is good because we are running a butt ton of grade 1s right here. We got 4 rabbits for their bounce. Mouse C for Persona Searching. 4
new girls
because we're going to be able to cycle. Which I guess we should put bounce engine on the side. Plus basically another trigger base shield. We got 4 rabbits for their bounce. Grade 2 lineup we're looking at 3 of the cycle energy girl because I only have 3, but honestly that's probably all I need. Basically another trigger base shield. I like 3 cycles. I like 3 cycles in general. You're not always going to get 2 lineup. We're looking at maybe the cycle energy girl because I only have 3, but honestly that's probably all I need. 3 to 4 cycles usually. I like 3 cycles. I like 3 cycles in general. You're not always going to get the draw power. Maybe these you run 4 because they're better once you start and 4 of the pumpkin. 3 to 4 cycles that bounces cards back to the hand. For Soul Blast 1 makes you for the draw power check that bounces for free. Sports
Our galaxy choice is the Guardian one because you want to be able to
pumpkin cat girl
guard all
that
attacks
bounces
without
cards back to her hand for Soul Blast 1.
Persona Ride one, and also consider
Chalice.
Our galaxy choice is the Guardian one because you want to be able to guard all attacks without really taking cards in hand. Persona
I just
Ride
don't
one,
trust
and also
ladders.
consider. I know it's the
Chalice
countering, like
not
we're
Chalice,
actually in
freaking
control
what's the ladder called?
I just
Ladder?
don't trust
Yeah.
ladders as much as any other
Ladders.
Unless I guess your soul mattered too much.
I just don't trust
We got a
ladders.
new one for
Sorry.
that. I consider
I know
running
it's the
the
shooting
new
new
one.
countering, like we're actually in control.
Then,
of it.
finally,
I just
grade
don't
3 and
trust
score 3.
ladders.
Persona
Persona
Ride's
any other
obviously
card is
obvious.
obvious. And rounding
Unless I
things
guess your
off
soul mattered too much.
with 3
We got a new one for that.
of
I consider
the
running the new one for
cycle
that
grade 3 at a low height.
Then, finally,
who
grade
has
3
the
and score 3.
abilities to
Persona
bounce a
Ride's
card back
obviously
to your
obvious.
hand
And
rounding
if you're
things off do the over
with
effect
3
able
to call a card,
of
you get
the
attack that.
cycle grade 3 at a low height.
Think
Who has the abilities to bounce a card back to your
Yeah, it's just
hand,
gonna be 3
and
attacks.
if
No matter
you
what.
do the over trigger effect, you're
4
able
on
to
this
call a
turn.
card and give you a 4 attack.
So I don't think we could create anything artificially.
I don't think.
Yeah, it's just gonna be 3 attacks. No matter what.
Well, 3 good stuff. I don't think
4 on
anything
this
like
turn.
artificially calls a card.
So I don't think we could create anything artificially.
Could you do main phase? Has to be during main phase. Let's see. Yeah, comment down below. 3 good stuff. I don't think
No
anything
T
like
question
artificially calls a card. So I got my set, but I just honestly don't think they're ever
Could you
that
do
good
main
over
phase?
like any other.
Has to be
option.
during main phase.
All I can see it being good for is early game.
Yeah,
Yeah, comment down below. These
No
are
T
2
question
orders I
mark.
didn't consider. So I got my set, but I just honestly don't think
just
they're
2 more
ever
blitzes.
We'll see
That's
if they're
good
for
for,
like
like,
any other
room
option.
real quick.
So
All I
this
can see it
one,
being
if you
good
have
for is
3
early
more
game
open
aggression.
circles, which is good for all the battle strats. These are 2 orders I didn't consider. And it's going to give you plus
just 2 more blitzes.
15
We'll see
if your opponent's bigger quick.
Replace my ability.
So this one, if you have 3 more open circles, which is good for all the battle strats.
the strides, all that fun stuff.
And it's going to give you plus 15
solid.
if your opponent's bigger.
And this one, I
ability,
believe,
which is good against.
Oh, that's another bounce card.
the Youthberg's
That's just
Wheels,
their
the
cycle
Strides,
card.
all
Like
that
you
fun
discard
stuff.
a card, add back.
There's
to
another
hand.
15 making
And
30
bounce
field.
the card back to
Solid.
hand.
I think with the battle cycle.
And this
you're
one, I
running-
believe.
You don't need it.
Oh, that's another bounce card.
This one, I'll consider.
That's just their cycle
Definitely
card.
the first
Like
one.
you discard a card,
Probably
add back
swap
to
into
hand.
this build.
And
This one
bounce the
doesn't
card
work.
back to hand.
But I think with the battle cycle, you don't need it. This one,
Yeah,
I don't see any way to
Definitely
artificially
the first one I
create
had.
4th probably
in this
swap
deck.
into this build. This one doesn't work.
Yeah, it's all Vanguard only.
Yeah, I don't see any way to
So I
artificially
think
create a
that's
4th
the
attack
sauce,
in this
honestly.
deck. So we gotta get Brace Locals today. When the
Yeah, it's all
actual video
Vanguard
goes
only.
live, because I'm planning on making this an actual video,
So I think
I will
that's
do
the
a
sauce,
tournament
honestly.
reports just to go over
How it went.
So we gotta get Brace Locals today.
And this is Snake Week.
When the
This is
actual
actually
video
good.
goes live, because
I have
I'm
another
making
Snake
this an
video
actual
coming
video
later this
I
week.
will
I'll
do
be
a
on
tournament
later.
reports
For
just
Shadowverse.
go over
Head
how
to
it
that.
went. You guys play other card games.
And this
Please
is
play
Snake Week.
Shadowverse.
Just on the
Like this
description.
video if you
I have
play
another
Shadowverse.
Snake
It's such a
video
fun
coming
game, and, like,
later
just
this
go to
week.
my
I plan on
Reddit
shooting
page and
later.
make me sad.
For Shadowverse. That's the next time.
You guys watch. You guys play other card games.
So it's
Please play
a
Shadowverse.
Pretty
Like this
quick
video,
game,
I think, only about
Shadowverse.
40
It's such a
minutes.
fun game, and like
But
There's no one in my area.
locals coming up soon. Gotta walk the doggo. That's the next time.
thank you guys for watching.
And
So as the
Yeah.
game's about to start, so it's
Pretty
gonna get
quick
really
stream, I
loud
think,
out
only
here.
about 40 minutes. But
Locals coming up soon.
Like I
Gotta
said,
walk
I
the
already said
doggo.
thanks for watching.
Like,
And
comment, subscribe if you guys enjoy this
Yeah,
kind of
game's
video.
about to
start, so it's gonna get
especially
really loud
up
comment
here.
down below if you enjoy
But-
this kind of live stream, because I think it is.
Like I said,
If I already said it,
video,
if
thanks for watching.
especially people are chatting with me. Like, comment, subscribe if you guys enjoy this kind of video.
But till next
Especially
time,
comment down below
always
if you enjoy this kind of live stream.
drink
because
tea
I
when it's
think
hot.
it is
Drink.
a fun
Make sure you're
video
hydrated.
Especially if
Make sure
people
you're
are
hydrated. It's
chatting
hot
with me
outside.
and
If you're
the hot
stuff.
stuff.